Yeah, how's it going, guys? It's Richie Unicorn Crawler here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. The good news is I found my Xbox 360 controller. The bad news is we are down to only one community manager left for Wizard101 and Pirate101. So if you didn't see the previous video, news broke that Mickey was actually leaving KI. Now, everybody was freaking out, like, what's going on? Even me. I was like, what is going on? And apparently, at least on my YouTube video, he said that he just had, like, other stuff lined up. And this isn't really the first time we have seen other employees from KI to kind of pursue other and bigger things. So that's good to know, but will we ever know the truth? I'm just kidding. Best of luck to it, Mickey. We're gonna miss you, man. But yeah, this just came out of nowhere on a random Wednesday, man. This was just crazy. Like, I was just cleaning up my room, minding my own business, and then I saw the message. I was like, wow, this is crazy. But anyway, yeah, pretty interesting stuff from there. We're gonna miss Mickey. Good luck to him in his future endeavors. And also in other mini breaking news, not really breaking news, but earlier on today, apparently the Crown Shop in the bazaar was a little bit broken. It's fixed now, but you know, usually that always happens, so that's not really anything too extraordinary. But yeah, pretty crazy stuff. But we got a free code for you guys. I know you guys want the free code. Drum roll, please. It's for Pirate101 only. So if you type in code INCURSION, you can get a free Polaris Incursion booster pack before August 31st. And this is to kind of celebrate the new Polaris update that Pirate101 has. So again, make sure to check that out if you're a Pirate101 player. There's no level cap increase, unfortunately, but I heard it looks fantastic and everybody's having a good time with it, hopefully. So make sure you guys go check that out. Now, in terms of the other news, it's pretty much the same thing like we've talked about yesterday in the previous video, in the big main video that we did. You know, there's tons of stuff in the Crown Shop. There are still tons of events that you can do, from the Fantastic Fight Fest, Spiral Scene, and also the Fire Decathlon. So, you know, again, just make sure you're checking all that stuff out. The Summer Scroll of Fortune is ending pretty soon in 19 days, so you know, make sure that you're doing all these events and getting those event points so that you can complete all this stuff and get all the awesome, cool loot that they have to offer. So, again, make sure that you are, you know, staying on task with that. And, of course, there's always going to be something in the Crown Shop. So, if you really want to buy some stuff, make sure to check it out. But, you know, there's always something in the Crown Shop. They got a little wing sale going on here. So you can get the Raven wings, Swift Shadow wings, Seraph wings, which are my favorite, and a whole bunch of other stuff in the Crown Shop, from pets, packs, mounts, castles, a bunch of other stuff. You know, it's just like, it's there if you really want to spend some crowns. So, you know, there you go. Have fun with that. They still got some Summer Scroll of Fortune items in here as well. So yeah, just make sure to just check it all out in the Crown Shop. Check it all out. Man, this stuff really is expensive. Oh my god. This stuff really is expensive, man. I haven't been in the Crown Shop in a minute, dude. This is just, ugh. This is all over the place, man. Yeah, in terms of news, we already talked about everything. Big reminder that they're going to Gamescom in Germany. That's going to be fun because they will have a playable demo for Ravenwood Academy as well, which is probably going to be a really fun game. I'm excited about that. But, you know, kind of going back to the whole, like, community manager situation, this is kind of sad because now you got to think about all the other stuff, such as, like, the extra credit program. What's going to happen with that? I mean, at this point, I'm just going to be blunt. I really think that it should just be retired. It was a really fun event, or was a fun little thing for content creators to do. But yeah, there's really just not much to do with it at all. I feel like there was a lot of potential, just like with Wizard101 and Pirate101, but primarily with Wizard101, there's always that potential. Sadly, that potential just can't be reached. And sadly, that's kind of like what I'm seeing now with the extra credit program. I had left it years ago. For some reason, a lot of people think that I'm still in the server. I left that server years ago. right? As soon as I got the 12-month membership, I dipped. I got my loot and I dipped. And then ever since then, they haven't really done anything at all to really keep players, or at least content creators, invested into making more content to get more prizes, because they stopped doing that. And it's just kind of like tumbleweeds now. And since Mickey is leaving, now that's kind of all up to Emma and the rest of the developers, which it really shouldn't be the developer's job as well. That's kind of like what the community manager does. And I think I mentioned this in the previous video, that honestly, they need more support. It kind of just feels like they need more community managers. But the problem is KI is so strict on who they hire. You have to physically live in Texas. So that's already going to filter out like a lot of good candidates, because I don't want to move to Texas and I don't feel like living in Texas. But again, it's kind of hard to kind of find a community manager nowadays. But I don't know. We'll see if we'll get a replacement for Mickey. And there's also the expectation, or at least a lot of people are theorizing, I'm not going to say expectations, but a lot of people are theorizing that maybe Emma might also take a step back as well, because it might just be a little bit too overwhelming. I mean, I wish I could help her, but I can't, because I am not a KI affiliate. I live in Pennsylvania. I do not live in Texas. So I can't help. That is all up to the company to figure out. I would love to help. The most I can help with is giving out free codes to the community and news coverage, but yeah, it really does suck. I hope the best for Emma and her mental health. I can imagine it's going to be very rough. And I hope the rest of the game developers in the community is also doing well. I mean, at this point, they might as well just make Ratbeard a community manager. He does a lot of talking as is in the Discord server all the time. They might as well just make him, Cam, and Artie, everybody else a community manager at this point. But like I said, it just seems like they're a little short-staffed. Like, it just seems like they don't have the resources to really have a bunch of community managers, or at least support stuff like the extra credit program, which right now is just like a bunch of crickets, and nobody really knows what's going to happen with that. Now, if there is any other extra credit program, content creators that did want to join the WizTuber server, just hit me up in like a direct message somehow. I think Twitter, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to check my Twitter stuff and my Discord stuff. But yeah, just shoot me a direct message somehow. Somehow. And we'll get a little bit of extra credit refugees in the WizTuber server, because it's just sad. It really is sad to see that there's nothing really happening with that server. My WizTuber server is more active. The one I made when the first raid came out is more active than the extra credit program. That's crazy to me. But yeah, man, we gotta figure it out, man, because this is just, it's daunting. It is very daunting. I mean, at this point, if KI just can't do it, it might even be best just to not even have a community manager in general. Just kind of offload all that to the game developers and the company in general, especially when it comes to technical game developer questions or problems or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just feels like we've been striking out a lot with the community managers. We're kind of like at strike 4 at this point. I think we're going through like 4 of them. We used to have some good ones, but they don't work there anymore. But yeah, dude, it's sad. It really is sad. So I'll keep you updated on that. And again, we'll see if Mickey will have a replacement, or if it's just going to be Emma for now, or maybe KI is thinking about it. And, we'll see if Emma wants to take on all that responsibility. We'll see if the developers will be helping her, which I'm pretty sure all of them at KI will be helping each other out. I'm sure of it. But we'll just see like what the company wants to go, to go moving forward. Because right now it just it's not been great, man. It's been sad. I made a bunch of like funny memes on Twitter, but at the end of the day, it's always sad seeing someone go, man. We're gonna miss you, Mickey. Hopefully you have the best future endeavors ever, man. Take care. And that is all for the latest news. Go enjoy that Pirate 101 update. Don't let all this sadness get to you. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, guys. Peace out.